Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Stardrive 2 with me, Get Daved. We're committing atrocities. We should be able to auto-combat that one, and we're not going to invest in any universities. Alright, lots of fuel for that guy. We also have a, quote, tanker too, which is the one that has bombs on it, more importantly. I'm going to send them both to join this fleet, I think. And they'll be able to refuel way the heck over there. I think we'll stick with the Asara carriers for now. That should be an effective battle group. I'm not exactly sure why none of my legendary swords have, you know, good stuff on them. Like fighters. That's alright, we knew that one was going to happen. Capture. Oh, I don't know if we can muster enough firepower to take that thing out. Rich, and it's got diamondite. I'll take it. Looks good to me. And we'll never talk to them again. Okay, where's that rift? We're looking for that pink swirly vortex. Maybe it's like outside our meaningful range? Okay, we'll send them back to refuel there, and then we'll take out the parry system. We'll launch our invasions of everybody else's space, if it comes to that, from over in Typhon, because we've got that wicked awesome wormhole leading right to them. And if memory serves, one of these is an ultra-rich... Yeah, perfect. How's the approval here? 60%? Good enough for me. Let's start with a couple of those, which will buy us a little bit of time until Titan construction is done. Probably, anyway. Alright, so I'd kind of like to dispatch that fleet. Probably too big for me to take out with what I've got. Just not the most powerful war fleet. Could send them a little bit of backup. The Doomhammer is going to get destroyed by them. I'd rather discover how they're keeping influence here. It looks like they have some sort of freighter network that's going on there, which suggests a planet. Auto. Auto. Boy, we had a good day. Alright, they took these really... Boy! For some reason I thought I'd invaded like this whole area. Not so much. Oh, and our transport has not joined the rest of the fleet. Okay. There we are. Well, I mean, I could take that one out more easily, so let's nab it real quick and get the artifacts. Starbase has been great. Interesting. Hard shields are tempting. And it's a free advance. I'll take it. Oh, hello. That's kind of neat. Terraformer's super tempting, but this is a weapon. I mean, how can I say no to a weapon? Okay. So what does this do? Infected. Oh, that thing is an abomination. Wow. Yeah, let's invade. Also, apparently the masters are after me. Joke's on me for not bothering to look for where their rift was. Wow, they're actually called vomit zombies. Oh no, he's a runner. Great work, team. Looks like they, or Zero did some optimization on the ground combat frame rate. Although there were only 4 units, it seems to really taper off as the numbers increase. Either way, I'm happy with that. The snow looked great. Boy, that, I don't know how I feel about dropping that proto-bomb. Alright. I don't really care what you do. I mean, just have fun, and don't bother me, and don't get taken over. Even to rejoin the empire you rightfully should be part of. Surely that will keep you busy forever. And we'll go get their homeworld after that. I was always wondering where it was. Probably gonna need these guys as backup. I don't understand which route they're taking. And I think I'm gonna get this to come in and offer some support because I really don't want them dying. Nope. I'm afraid there will be no peace. Oh, you know what we should do? Can't believe I waited so long to do this. We have Titans. Oh, hello. We should load it up with really bad weapons. Okay. We'll be able to do a few different things here. I'll take main engineering right now. things we can do. Popular Dr. Seuss book. At least one ordnance fabricator, I believe, is in order. You know, there's so much space in here, it's tempting to, like, armor all this stuff out. Normally I don't like to do that because you gain, like, you lose some efficiency. Yeah, I think we'll still focus on having, I'm gonna undo all the work I just did. I think we'll focus on having everything still along the edges, but yeah, we've got enough space that this ship should rely extensively on shields. Because we have, like, some pretty wicked awesome options. And yes, I did call them wicked awesomes. $150,000, jeez. I want this thing to be nice and strong. So, canopy shields have a huge protection radius, but enemies can go inside them. Class 3 shields are a backup system. And I might actually even... I might take an approach more like that, actually. Because we're going to need some places to put antimatter reactors. Oh, and targeting computer. Let's get that in there as well. Okay, we have an absurd shortfall in energy supply, so let's get going on that now. Also see if I can position my shields and all that a little bit more effectively. Canopy shields actually have a convenient width. Okay, and so for the umpteenth time, I've illuminated my bridge. All right. Okay, so we've got a decent surplus in energy. Let's start working from there. We unfortunately still only have terrible engines, and that could really become an issue. Oh, not quite. Okay, and right now it's fast because of the raw number of engines, but that's going to go down like crazy when we get the mass up, as I'm sure you'd expect. Now, what do we put on this thing? Where's the big one? There we are. Doesn't even look that big on a ship like this. I don't actually mind the idea of having broadside weaponry. No, it doesn't look like it in this case. Increase the damage output a bit. I mean, these bullets are just really powerful. Very narrow arc. Alright, cluster cannons are good for shooting down all manner of things, so we'll need some of them. Are they all spinal? Yeah, that's unfortunate. It's hard to even know where to position things. We're going to need a whole bunch of ordnance. And I think I am going to try relying on ordnance manufacturing on board the ship. I don't have a lot of hit points. Okay, let's get this done properly. We're going to want this thing to be able to take a pounding. A lot of my ships don't involve having like any form of perimeter armor. For something like this, I think I'm going to change that habit. Because it can help. And even I might even rethink this. This is like possibly our most important ship design, so okay. I'm just putting these to clear out the existing ones because I want to switch all of that armor to the expensive version. The game doesn't always do the best job of like overriding your existing selection, so we'll fix that now. Okay. Even in the front, it's tempting to just put something to really lock down any incoming fire. Because this thing might be fighting primarily facing forward. And we want it to take a fair bit of pounding because it's secretly pretty much for fighting the Masters and nothing else. And you saw that just terrifying Master ship. All right. So from the front, it should be fairly tough. Tempting to put shield generators up there as well for another layer of protection. Yeah, something like that maybe. Only really a production increase. Okay. Still don't really have the main weapon systems for it. What's the range? Yeah, super long range. Okay, so we could keep going. You know what? Oh, that's pretty close. That works for me. And we'll put the little stuff just to pad out the area around it. And then we'll need some sort of protection against other enemies now. And I think antimatter cannons are going to be the weapon of choice. Takes 2 types of ammo, but we should be pretty heavily investing in that. I'm just going to drop these Gauss cannons back a bit. Don't really like their positioning because they're so unarmored there. Okay, so we can have double armor all around it, if that's what we want. We still have an insane energy surplus, which I love. Don't know if I think it's worth buffing out an ordnance fabricator. It's unclear how much this gives us in terms... I don't know. If I plunk enough of these, will it show unlimited? No. Not exactly sure how many ordnance fabricators we need, because it doesn't quite give you the analytics you need to make a really good choice. Okay, we really don't want to get hit with anything nasty. Super ECM. If those go down, the ship's probably screwed. So this thing should be fairly durable. Definitely the most defensively oriented ship I've ever built. And again, this is for taking out the enemy capital ship and pretty much nothing else, because it's got forward optimized weaponry and no real turning abilities to speak of. Alright, and these have terrible range, but really good damage. Okay, that doesn't really mesh well with our desire to have like a long-range standoff ship. We do have the ability to increase beam range, I think, and we might have to go that way. Yeah, mitigates damage fall off. Also, the EMP torpedo is kind of tempting to have. It can do so much, like, it can be so inconvenient for the enemy, so we'll throw one on. Super long range, guided, explosive radius, sure. I like symmetry. Do I need more firepower? For protecting itself with little things, no. It'll have to be part of a larger fleet to have full effectiveness. And we've got awesome overkill on our power generation. If the damage gets to the core, this ship is like super screwed, but that's okay. I'm sure nothing will come of that. Maybe I'll throw one more phaser on there. Also, we need some other system to support it, if I remember correctly. Yeah, this will get us a bit more effectiveness on our phasers as well. Put the ECM jammer at the front. And we'll just use regular ordnance containers to fill out the rest. Man, insane ammo drain still. Better. All of a sudden it doesn't like my ammo? We'll throw on a couple power capacitors. Maybe I crossed an important generation threshold. Okay. I'm not really sure. We have a lot of energy surplus, but I don't know. It likes this configuration better. I don't fully understand why. Alright, and you, sir, are the Guardian. I wonder how much it will cost. I say that in full knowledge that it was just showing me exactly how much it would cost. Edit the roster. And we'll get rid of the tanker. 1. Oh my. Still, they'll be kind of fun to have. Oh, Earth doesn't know what to do. We can't have that. It's Earth. It should have everything. Sure. And some really fun mechs on there. Wow. 200 hit points. I guess armor? They'd be like nearly indestructible. Regeneration could be a very powerful combination. It's a pretty badass looking mech. Okay. Did a ton of ship design. Man, it ate up all of the times. But we should be in a good situation to wipe out at least one species in the next episode, which is totally awesome. I'll see you all later, and hopefully we'll get some pretty big new ships. Oh yeah, and I'm being attacked somewhere. I should figure that out. See you later, everybody.